All right, guys, thank you for joining me again. Tonight's not going to be that long either. Listen, man, I must be dying inside, but I am fucking extremely exhausted after I'm done working out now. I never used to be that way. Now I'm like fucking, I don't know, like an old man, like I'm dying of some shit. But anyway, Kathleen, thank you for the 5 by 5. The Mighty Llama, thank you for the 5 by 5. Dobie, Lori, Teresa, Christian Prepper, Susie, Mr. Landfill, online subscriber, Kathleen, thank you for the 5 by 5. Amanda Wilkerson, thank you for the 5 by 5. That came out weird. Susie, Kelly, Michael, Winter Homestead, thank you for joining us tonight, by the way. Jeffrey, FP Miles, Ken, Never Obey, Lita, thank you for the 5 by 5. Teddy Roosevelt says he likes cheese. Okay. Kevin Grip, thank you for the 25. Gary the Bulldog, thank you for the all good. Enough already, thank you for the 555s. Appreciate it, guys. As always, WTC and Mike, thank you. So, guys, tonight we're going to talk about the problem here in New York City. It's not exactly a problem. ABC Patriot and Patrice, thank you for the 5 by 5. It was an idea that was floated by the mayor of New York City, Eric Adams. Now, Southern Cat Lady, I am in New York City. That smoke smell is, I love it. I love that smoke smell, but whatever. It's like, it's coming in through the window now. It's pungent, it stings the nostrils. So anyway, the all-seeing cat, what does 5 by 5 mean? Can someone explain that to her? Thank you. Comet Moon, thank you for the 5 by 5. So, Eric Adams is floating the idea of having New York City residents, such as myself, volunteer their homes so that illegal immigrants could stay here. Now, politicians are always floating ideas because that's a way for them to do like an unofficial poll. And to ask that question to your residents of the city, to your legal residents in the city, I think it's bullshit. Groundhog, thank you for the 5 by 5. And why would you even float that idea? Like, if you can't put these people anywhere, stop taking them in. Or better yet, stop being an arrogant prick and making comments like, we could take care of all of them. Now you're running into a problem. You're running out of spaces. Hotels want nothing to do with you. Hotels are not taking anybody in. Mary Holland said, don't do it. Listen, I don't know any sound mind that would. Obviously, there's a bleeding heart out there because it's a city full of idiots. They're probably going to be like, oh, Venezuela, you want to stay with me? Like, I see nothing but problems coming out of this. And there is a squatters' rights law here in New York City. If you go past 30 days, that person becomes a resident of your home and you can't kick them out. So is that the ploy? Is that the master plan? So that Eric Adams wants people to stay in your home? So that when the 30 days are up, they can't leave? Because I'm going to tell you right now, guys, these immigrants that are coming here, they're being told all the ins and outs of the city, what they can get and what they can't get. Believe that shit. The Russians, when they come here, every plane ride that comes here full of Russians looking to stay in the United States, they tell them the areas that they can stay in, which is mainly New York, and they tell them all these fucking things that they can get. Now, this is a couple years ago. So Russians, when they get on a plane, headed here, I don't know if they're still doing it, when they're headed here, they're given a flyer, and on the flyer there's a ton of numbers that they can call to get, residencies and how to milk the system. These illegal immigrants are definitely coming here to milk the system. TJ says they're not immigrants, they're illegal immigrants. You're right, illegals. But it's better than calling them migrants because they don't want to call them immigrants anymore either. They want to call them migrants. Blue Steel, thank you for the donation. Let Consuela bunk with you. Come on. Yeah, right. Imagine. I mean, like, yo, listen, for that to happen, there would have to be, like, some crazy shit. Good deal, Governor Abbott. Send them out. of Texas in time for y'all to deal with them. Yeah, but people like me are not going to take them in. You know, like, I mean, like, whatever. I can't, I just don't understand the ideology behind it. You know, so Eric Adams now wants to start paying everyday New Yorkers to shelter illegal immigrants in their own homes, as the Big Apple struggles to find beds for thousands of, as they're putting it, asylum seekers still flooding New York City. Stop taking them in. Tell the bus to turn around. Throw some fucking water and watermelon on the bus and go back to fucking Texas. I don't know what to tell you. You guys can't come here. But Eric Adams doesn't have any balls. Because I would have went down to Texas and I would have gotten into a fist fight with the governor. We would have been fucking rolling around the ground. I win this fight, you keep them here. Or stop sending them to New York anyway. Right? I mean, listen. What Governor Abbott is doing is absolutely correct. Eric Adams made the declaration that he'll take them all. I'll take care of them no matter what you send me. Now he's like, holy shit. Now, as a man, I'd have gone down to Texas and I would have gotten into a fist fight. It was as simple as that. You know, I'd have like, yo, we're getting in the ring. I win this fight. You stop sending them here. You win the fight. You send them all here. You know? But whatever. Texas shouldn't have to bear the brunt of this. Actually, we should actually go down to the White House and get into a fist fight with the President of the United States. That's even better. That's a better pay-per-view payout right there. President of the United States versus New York City Mayor. Oh, yeah. I mean, you really can't fight that guy. He's old. I mean, like, you just throw a sandbag on the floor and he stares at it, he'll fall down. Never mind tripping over it, you know. Governor Abbott is in a wheelchair. Is he in a wheelchair? Is that why he's always sitting down? Holy shit. I thought I saw him walking. Is wheelchair bound. But he's not wheelchair stricken, right? I thought I saw him walking in a couple of clips. Doesn't matter. I could fucking get in a wheelchair and then we'll get into it, man. Fucking, you know, from a wheelchair. You ever seen wheelchair fights? I've seen them. They're fucking weird. Two people in a wheelchair strapped there fucking throwing blows. It's the strangest thing in the fucking world, man. But whatever. Yeah, he's paralyzed. He still has arms. He can still swing his arms. We'll get into a wheelchair fight. Start ramming into each other and shit. Like, stop sending these motherfuckers here. Holy shit. How did I miss that? Holy shit. Yeah, Southern, yes, the what you call it? No, there wasn't a sandbag. That's the joke. You just throw the sandbag on the floor and he'll fall down on the ground. But, anyway. Doesn't matter. Wheelchair. Now I'm getting a wheelchair too, and we're gonna scrap a little bit because something's got to be done. But it has to be done at the presidential level. Now, could the president lock it down? He could make it tougher for them to get here. He's not gonna lock shit down. You can't stop this flow, but you could slow it down. You could slow it down by a lot, but he doesn't want to. So the president of the United States, Biden, I cannot see winning the elections again. And if he does, we all know what that means. Simple, right? So, guys, Eric Adams also wants churches to house illegal immigrants by paying the churches $125 a head. An immigrant. Right? So, that's interesting. And I thought for people was $380, but someone told me it was less of that. But who knows, guys? His Honor, he's not His Honor, put forward the proposal as he reveals religious leaders had agreed to start housing adult male migrants overnight at 50 locations across the city. So this is Christians, Jews, Muslims alike. The city is currently bursting at the seams to house 45,000 illegal immigrants in the 157 emergency sites set up across the 5 boroughs. So they're definitely going to do the tent thing because summer's here. There's a tent city on the island, not Governor's Island, Randall's Island. So I should visit that and see if it's there. See if I could jump over the gate and do a live stream from there without getting arrested. It would be worth it, though. Matter of fact, that would be definitely worth it. jump over the fence, sneak in there, and do a live stream from there. I mean, YouTube will shut it down, but whatever, you know. It'll be totally worth it. So, guys, is this a Trojan horse for illegal immigrants to get your home? Are they going to have them stay in your home, and then when the 30 days are up, squatters' rights kick in, and now you can't get rid of them? Because like I said before, they're being fed all of this information. This is not new to them, right? They know about this shit. So there could be a ploy as well. Now, on the 29th day is where you kick them out. If they're staying that long. Or the 28th day, you kick them out. Right? If you're going to do that, I would suggest you don't. But if you guys are money hungry, so be it. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, the money's not worth the headache. It just isn't. You got fucking Consuela sitting across from you. You guys can't speak Spanish. I can't speak Spanish. She can't speak English. That's a fucking nightmare in the making. Or what about if you have a male illegal immigrant shacked up with a single chick and he winds up raping her? You know, so I mean, there's a lot of problems that can come from this. And of course, if that happens, the media, at least New York, is not going to report it. They're going to be like, oh, that didn't happen. She's fell down the stairs 8 times and hit her vagina 7 times. You know, like, that's the bullshit excuses they're going to come up with, you know, because they don't want us to know that, well, the illegal immigrant raped her, so people are going to be up in arms about it and kick the immigrants they have living with them out of the house immediately if that gets out, right? Yeah, well, if they live in your home, you'll own nothing for sure, man. No shit. That would make some sense, Wolf Mule. Wolf Mule said last year was managing floods. I had a guy walk up to me and said that he was a geologist, stating that all the illegal immigrants allowed in by government has compressed subsoil causing floods. I could see that. That sounds, you know, no habla español, pero no. Heck no. The fuck out of here. Kick rocks. I'd be like, hey, guys, here's a burrito from Taco Bell's, authentic Mexican food. Get out of here. I would at least feed them before I tell them to kick rocks. But yeah. Eric Adams states, I am really grateful that faith leaders are opening their doors to asylum seekers, providing their space as well as the hand of the community to care for them. Not only do they want churches to take care of these fucking people, now they want, the church wants the community to pitch in and help. Fuck to the no. Seriously, fuck to the no. This is a fucking problem. Now, I think this is going to get shut down, and of course, by the way, Eric Adams' rebuttal today was he will let people stay at Gracie Mansion. Because they were breaking his balls online. So he was like, well, if I'm going to be a leader, I might as well have these people stay at Gracie Mansion. Keep in mind, he doesn't have to stay at Gracie Mansion. He can stay in his private home. Right? So Gracie Mansion would look like a fuck shop. What about Cafe Bustelo? Taco Bell and Cafe Bustelo. There you go. That's a good mix. That'll have them shitting their brains out in no time. Then they would say I'm trying to kill them. Bad enough they had Taco Bell on board. Now they have Cafe Bustelo. They would die. You know? So, that combination's a deadly combination. I'm pretty sure of it anyway. I've never had it. I don't like Taco Bells. Never had Taco Bells. Never will. Taco Bell's not something I'm like, yeah, man, I want to try. In all my life, I wanted to try Taco Bell. Never. Some of the commercials that they had out there, the food that they were putting out there looked good, but that was the commercial. When you go and see it, you get this fucking pale piece of a burrito that looked like it was radiated 87,000 times. It's never what you see in a commercial. The commercial, the cheese comes oozing out, and you're like, man, that's fucking good. You get there, that is not what you got. To boot, it doesn't even taste like the way it looks, you know? So it's always that problem. Yes, Cafe Bustelo bricks are great. That's a good coffee. It's just dark as hell, and I don't like dark coffee. I'm not a big fan of dark coffee. I like light coffee, light roasted coffee, because I'm a bitch. No, I don't like dark coffee. Just I fucking because I'm a bitch. That's probably why. That and it just. I found one dark coffee that's really fucking good. When I French press it, that's probably the only dark coffee I can drink because it tastes good. There's like a chocolate nutty flavor to it. It's fucking awesome. It's like a Colombian something mixed. Can't remember it quite. Adriana says you need Colombian coffee. I've had Colombian coffee. I like Colombian coffee. But it was a mixture of Colombian coffee and something else, and it was spot on. But just like Cafe Bustelo, I like that too. But I like it out of like my grandmother used to make us not make us. My grandmother, who's Puerto Rican, used to have us drink it, and we got used to it, so we like it now. But other dark coffees out there, some of them are too dark and too acidic. I hate acidic coffee. Acidic coffee is shit, man, because it does no good for your body, and you can't taste the coffee. Indonesia coffee is good too, Kathleen. I've had that too. Shotgun says not in an LGBT way. Colombian coffee. Well, and then there's the Jamaican one. What is it? The Blue Mountain? That shit is good. That's some good fucking coffee. The Blue Mountain coffee is really good coffee, man. It's if you can get it in its purest form, it's super expensive. For half a pound, it's like $25. Right? It's good coffee. Ethiopian coffee is good too, Lori. I like that as well. I like Ethiopian coffee as well. Like coffee is like kissing your sister, really? Yeah, all right, I guess. Taco Bell and Bud Lights. Here you go. Excellent source of estrogen. Yes, it is. Yo, they're taking a beating. Bud Light, by the way, they're taking a beating. Target's taking a beating. I'm like, that's good shit, man. We got to keep it going. Like, for example, Apple TV. Apple. You want to boycott Apple? Stop buying their apps. Stop buying movies and music for the month of June. Stop buying a lot of shit for the month of June. Even my wife, we walked by a Taco Bell, Starbucks. She goes, I'm not going in there for the month of June. I was like, holy shit. And again, my wife was very LGBT friendly when we first met. Now she's like, fuck them. I'm like, holy shit. She's like, enough already with their bullshit. She goes, I got gay friends that hate the shit that's going on. She's like, this is out of control. She goes, anything that supports LGBT, she doesn't go in. And I'm on board. I'm on board with that. Like, so, Apple TV, no more buying movies, no more buying music, no more buying apps for the month of June. That's how you can affect these big conglomerate companies. If you have a Google phone or whatever it is, don't buy any apps for the month of June. We got to teach them a lesson, and that's how you teach them. No updating, no buying it for the month of June. YouTube, I haven't seen them pushing it too hard, or at all, at least on my channel. I haven't seen it. A year ago, they changed their little YouTube thing to the rainbow flag. They didn't do it this year. So, that's good. Mushroom coffee is good, Kathleen. Mushroom coffee is the shit. If you want to stop feeling bloated and stop your sugar intake, mushroom coffee is the shit. I swear by it. I call it dirt coffee or mud coffee, but it's mushroom coffee. And there are different companies that sell it. I use Rise. Rise is pretty good. There's another one called Mud Water. They're good as well. But if you're looking to drop some weight, mud coffee is the way to go. And after you drink it a couple times, you get hooked on it. It's almost like an acquired taste, but it's really good. And I put oat milk creamer, which is only 15 calories. Pretty good. Kathy said she bought the Rise. What did you think of it, Kathy? But yeah, Rise Coffee, guys, you will not go wrong with it. There's a lot of health benefits to it, a lot of health properties. It's good. Mushroom tea is even better. Wait, the one that gets you high? Angela, no, I didn't. That can't be true. They declared a national state of emergency for what? Not enough fucking spiked dildos to go around? Not enough guys and assless chaps running around getting smacked on the ass on a moving fucking pickup truck? Not enough of that? I don't get it. Why would there be an LGBT emergency? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. Lack of fucking, guys kissing each other in the middle of the streets. Like, what the fuck? We don't have enough rainbow dildos. Oh my god! And then they break out into a fucking song and dance about it, right? They're listening to Barbra Streisand or Cher. If we could turn back time, and they all fucking voguing in the street because they're in a national emergency. What is a national emergency? Like, seriously, what it is? What's going on? Not enough condoms? Not enough fucking, Oh, what the fuck's going on? Now I'm gonna have to look it up. Yeah, not enough Astroglide. What's the deal? Push porn on kids, but pushing porn on kids is fine. Yo, listen. You know the crazy shit is I didn't see this last year, but this year there a lot of LGBT parades are trying to say they're family friendly. How's it family friendly when they got a big dick coming tap dancing down the street, right? Or the one with the guy on the pickup truck. He's getting whipped slowly and assless chaps. That's family friendly. How the fuck did we get here? Yo, people should be shutting that shit down. Yo, put spike strips in the middle of the road, blow out the fucking tires and these things, do something. Yo, enough already. National emergency? I gotta look this shit up now. Now I'm really curious about it. I'm like, what the fuck? They ran out of tuck-friendly swimsuits. They probably did. Probably crying about it. Oh my god. Fucking, maybe because Tina Turner passed away. Though Tina Turner wasn't as gay loved as like Barbra Streisand or Liza Minnelli or Celine Dion, or what's the other one? Warwick. What's her name? Warwick. The black lady. I forgot her fucking first name. Dionne Warwick, right? But yeah, something's going on. It's a madhouse. It definitely is. That's for fucking sure. I've never seen anything like this. And then to say that your parade is family friendly, that's the craziest shit. I'm like, wait, how? Why is a guy walking around on all fours in ashless chaps and a dog mask? How's that family friendly? Like, I mean, there's no such thing as a family friendly LGBT anything. Because LGBT is about sexuality. It's not about people. It's not about right. It's about sexuality. That's all it is. So how's that family friendly? That's like having a heterosexual parade and saying it's family friendly. I'm pretty sure you could make it family friendly. People, dressed normally, walking down, waving. That could be family friendly. But like, what is it, Juve? That's not family friendly. They say it is, but it really isn't. Chicks, listen. The chicks that are twerking there are all right by me, but it's by no means family friendly. It really isn't. OG, thank you for the donation, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, they're doing this all gender bathroom shit. I'm like, yo, listen, not for nothing. Guys are savages, but when women use the fucking restroom, they're even worse. They're pissing all over the fucking street. They're fucking, I'm like, yo, what the fuck, man? What is going on? And if you ever been in a porta potty, disgusting, man. Fucking disgusting. So I don't want to use a bathroom after any, like, more people add to it. Like, a men's bathroom is a men's bathroom. Like, it's surprisingly enough, guys, men's bathrooms are not as nasty as once you add the woman element to it. Because women don't sit on the seat. They do this thing called hovering because they don't want to fucking sit on the nasty seat themselves. So they're hovering and they're trying to piss. And their piss is like a sprinkler system because it's not like they got a dick and they can aim it down. So they're trying their best to and it's getting everywhere, all over the seats. And I've watched a lady do this once and I said, never again would I fucking do that. I was like, you fucking kidding me? You're there. It's just a bad day. Like, so like, and again, guys for the most part, they can aim unless you're at a club and then aims out the window. Guys piss all over the place. It's all over the walls, the ceilings. You're like, what the fuck are they doing? They're drunk. But you go to a Target, you go to an all-gender Target bathroom, there's shit everywhere. You're like, who takes a shit and hovers? Like, seriously. It's called squatting. Carol says, I call it hovering. Because that's what you guys do. You guys like, and you guys are making a sound too, like, and then as you let it rip, it's all over the place. I'm like, listen, it's nothing against ladies. It's just like I don't want to use the bathroom after a female. It's fine. There's certain things, guys, we need to keep separate. Our bathrooms are one of them. Our bathrooms and our French fries. Those are the two things we keep separate. So I said, fuck you all. Fuck you all. Rose says, a real woman like myself doesn't do that shit. I guess I wouldn't know. Oh, I wouldn't know. But, yeah, listen, that's the thing. And French fries, man, don't touch my fries. I don't give a fuck how long we were dating or married. You touch my fries, you lose your fucking hands. Right? I worked in Walmart. Sicko said, I seen things I can't forget. Yeah, man. Yo, like you go into, like, you know what's the worst porta potty to go in? I'm going to tell you guys right now, I know a lot of you are never going to come across this, but if you are at a marathon and you go into one of those marathon porta potties, yo, no thank you. First of all, the runners by that, like, let me give you a little bit of a context. So, when I was at the fire department, there's an engine and truck company that goes to the New York City Marathon race every year. They're like a special unit, so they go. So I was the detail in that house that day. We get sent out, we go. We sit there, we're cheering people on. We're like, yes, and all this other bullshit, and about midway through, I had to take a piss. It was better than half the day gone by. So I go into the fucking one porta potty, and it looked like a fucking explosion. I was like, motherfucker. I went into 5 others after that, and it looked like whoever took this shit decided, fuck the toilet, I'm just going to shit in here. So needless to say, I had to piss in the street. And then I found out there was a bathroom like 3 blocks down later on, and I started using that. But I was like, what the fuck is going on in here? What savages are fucking hovering and shitting like this? The runners. Because at that point, everything is your body ate everything that it can to use its energy, and the waste is true waste, and it comes out, and it smells all the high hell. I watched the chick go in there, and I heard the sounds. I was like, man, it was, oh God, it was disgusting. It was bad. It was a bad fucking day, and that's the kind of shit you can't forget, and you'll never forget. I'll be sitting in a fucking old age home with Alzheimer's with dementia, and I'll be like, shit seats, New York City Marathon, because I'm like, what the fuck? Who shits like that? Like, at least the guys, we have aim. But it wasn't just the women shitting like that. I'm pretty sure it was the men too. But yo, that was fucking disgusting, man. That was fucking scavats. It was fucking, ugh. It was like, you can keep that shit. And never again, no pun intended, never again would I fucking walk into one of those during a fucking race. Ever. I'm pretty sure they burn those porta potties when they're done. They have to. There's no cleaning that out. Holy shit. And imagine being a guy that has to clean that shit out. Yo, you better pay me $1 million to clean this shit. I can't. I don't know why the fuck anybody want to clean it. I would just burn them. I'm like, thank you for the fucking payment. We're going to buy new ones. Every year I'd be buying new ones. Fuck the cost. I'm not having anybody clean that bullshit out. No way. That's like bad form, man. That's a punishment detail. Matter of fact, maybe if your kids are acting like an asshole, you can have them clean it out. Like, oh, you wanna be an asshole to me? That's your job this week. You're cleaning these things out. That's their punishment. Like, okay, fucko, get in there. Put a fucking level 4 biosuit on and get in there and clean that shit up. That's disgusting shit, man. But yeah, guys, back to this whole immigration shit. The idea was floated out. I'm 1,000% sure people are going to shoot it down. But we'll see. We'll see what comes of it. We'll see what comes of it. Anyway, guys, we are at the half-hour mark. Very good. I will see a lot of you guys tomorrow afternoon. I think I'm going to go work out again tomorrow. I don't want to, but I'm going to go and try. And not try, I will go and work out tomorrow. So I'll see you guys for the Wednesday midweek report. I also have podcast, guys. I've been keeping up with that. I've been doing that once a week. And tomorrow I will be releasing a video for the Angry Prepper Fitness channel. I'm trying to do that once a week as well. So, other than that, guys, I will see some of you guys tomorrow. And if not, I will see the rest of you guys Thursday for the doubleheader as per usual. Thank you. Have a good night. And thank you for the support.